What did it mean to be a man when survival was not a metaphor, but a daily reality? When courage was not symbolic, but physical? When a man's value was measured not by what he owned, but by what he was willing to protect? This is not a story of nostalgia. It is a reflection on a forgotten standard. This is the story of when a man was a hero, not a snowflake, a father, not a grown-up boy, a male, not a female, a warrior, not a bully. Okay, listen to this, snowflake. In the ancient world, masculinity was not an identity, it was a responsibility. To be a man meant to stand between chaos and your people. Do we still have this today? There was no abstraction called society. There was the tribe, the family, your family, that depended on your protection. The city, your city, the community, your community that dependent on a real man, not a snowflake. And if they fell, everything fell. In ancient Greece, particularly in the city-states, a man was first a defender. Freedom was not granted by law, it was defended by force. The Greek hoplite was not a lone hero chasing glory. He stood shoulder to shoulder in the phalanx, shield locked with shield, his life dependent on the discipline of the man next to him. To abandon your post was not merely cowardice, it was betrayal. Your fear endangered the lives of others. Get this, snowflake. A man was not defined by his emotions but by his duty. Honor was earned through sacrifice, and courage was not a personality trait. It was expected. Nowhere was this clearer than in Sparta. From childhood, Spartan boys were trained for one purpose: to protect the city-state. Prepared to be a responsible member of the society instead of playing video games. Comfort was removed to build strength and resilience. Fear was confronted instead of running away and hide behind useless therapies. Found in now every corner of our cities, and yet we are the most depressed generation today. Weakness was exposed, not to embarrass, but to learn from it. Not the illusion of building your self-esteem that you have been fed from kindergarten. What has it done for you? This wasn't to break the man, but to remove illusion. A Spartan understood a brutal truth. Your life is not more important than your people. Today you are told that you are the most important thing in this planet. Just follow your heart. What a joke. The famous Spartan ideal was simple. Come back with your shield, or on it. This wasn't because death was glorified, but because responsibility was absolute. A man did not ask, "What do I want?" He asked, "What is required of me?" Today it is about you and your needs. Man of today is so self-centered. Self, me, my, mine, I, or I am out if my needs are not met. What a snowflake. In Rome, masculinity was defined by virtues, a word rooted in strength, courage, and moral discipline. The Roman man was expected to endure hardship without complaint, to serve the Republic. The modern hero does not need a sword, he needs integrity. He protects his family through presence and responsibility. Today, men can easily abandon the family, because there is no value in family today. Just send a child support and just move on with your life. He protects society by being reliable, capable, and accountable. He protects the future by raising disciplined children and standing for truth. The ancient man fought enemies outside the walls. The modern man must fight weakness within himself. When a man was a hero, his life had weight. His life had a meaning. This meaning was worth dying for. His actions mattered. His strength served something greater than himself. The question is not whether we should return to the past. The question is this: in a world that no longer demands heroes, will men still choose to become one? The modern hero does not need a sword. He needs integrity, which is in short supply in these days. Modern man lives in fear. Fear of losing the job, fear of losing the wife or children, fear of losing a girlfriend, fear of standing for the truth. Are you kidding me? Is that the life you want to live? Man was a hero. From African warrior tribes protecting their clans, to Norse warriors defending their people, to Asian samurai bound by honor and loyalty. Across cultures, a man was a protector. Not a tyrant, but a guardian. His strength existed for others, not for his own ego. In ancient civilizations, masculinity was forged by necessity. If men failed, people died. There was no room for confusion about purpose. The survival of the family, the tribe, the empire, it all depended on men who could stand firm under pressure. A man wasn't praised for comfort, but for competence. Not for expression, but for control. Not for desire, but for discipline. Now let's contrast this with modern times. Most men today will never have to defend their homes with their bodies. They will never stand in a shield wall. They will never be directly responsible for the survival of their people in a physical sense. Comfort has replaced necessity, safety has replaced courage, convenience has replaced discipline. Modern culture asks a very different question. Instead of asking, "What are you responsible for?" it asks, "How do you feel?" The result is not freedom, it is confusion. So what has been lost? It's not violence or war that we're missing. What's been lost is meaning derived through responsibility. The modern man is told he can be anything he wants, and often ends up being nothing in particular. Strength is treated with suspicion. Discipline is mistaken for oppression. Masculinity is often reduced to aesthetics, consumption, or empty rebellion. A man once existed to protect life. Today, he is often taught to apologize for his strength, be ashamed to be a man, embarrassed to be a man, feel sorry for being a man. And the results? Pure chaos and madness in our societies. This loss has consequences. Without a clear role, men can drift. Without responsibility, they can decay. Without struggle, strength can turn inward and become frustration and anger. Ancient societies understood this intuitively. Men need a purpose, or they can become destructive. The warrior ethic was never about domination for its own sake. It was about containing chaos. So what can we learn from this snowflake? We can't return to ancient empires or tribal warfare, and we shouldn't want to. But we can reclaim the principles. A true man is not defined by aggression, but by self-mastery. Courage is not outdated when it is moral. Masculinity is not dangerous when it is directed toward protection. The modern hero doesn't need a sword. He needs integrity. He protects his family through his presence and his responsibility. He protects society by being reliable, capable, and accountable. He protects the future by raising disciplined children, not abandoning them. Real man is not an angel but will stand for truth, even when it's difficult. The ancient man fought enemies outside the walls. Today man must fight and defend that which he loves at all cost. Instead of scrolling the pictures of nude women on his phone, women who are nothing other than attention seekers. Because sadly, some of them were abandoned by their own fathers. The modern man must fight against injustice, fight against corruption, fight against substance abuse, fight to improve the life of his community. But first, fight the weakness within himself. When a man was a hero, his life had weight. His actions mattered. His strength served something greater than himself. Do you think the time has come for a man today to cast off the haze of complacency and reclaim a steadfast devotion to the truth instead of apologizing for being a man? To wake up is to recognize that silence in the face of falsehood is its own form of defeat. It requires the courage to speak plainly, the strength to lead by example, and the resilience to protect what is right, even when the current of the world pulls in the opposite direction. Are there any men left today, or all of us have been turned to snowflakes? Please like, share, and subscribe for more content. Till next time, keep thinking.